action. Chippity chop, chop, chopping with cherry in COVID. Bing! All right, so this is my, what's the word I'm looking for? Much requested YouTube premiere. So I've gotten some requests to do a sourdough toot video. So that is in the works. I'm probably not gonna do a tutorial on how to make a starter, but I'll give you some references. But I'm gonna bake some sourdough this weekend, so I will start filming that and post that for everyone so you can make your own delicious, wonderful sourdough bread. But I was on the internet and there is this new coffee craze. I think it's called dalgona coffee, which is basically just whipped coffee. And from my very brief research that I did, this seems to be a Korean coffee drink. So I'm gonna try it out and see it. I'm not 100% sure that I believe that the coffee will whip, but you know, here we are. All right, so I have a Pyrex bowl, and then it asks for instant coffee. So I have this instant espresso, and the recipe that I found was 2 tablespoons of everything. It's a 1:1:1 ratio of coffee, sugar, and hot water. But since I'm just making this for myself, I'm gonna do 1 tablespoon of everything. My tablespoon doesn't fit into this jar. So let me grab, a teaspoon, 3 teaspoons and a tablespoon. So I'll do 3 teaspoons, 1, 2, 3. And then, so 3 of that. And then it asks for equal amount of sugar. I use coconut sugar because it's lower on the glycemic index and it can be used as a 1-to-1 replacement for granulated sugar. It is a little bit more toasty in flavor, so it's a little bit more similar to brown sugar, but in the things that I use it for, I haven't really noticed a difference. So 1 tablespoon of that. And then I grabbed some vanilla extract, some cinnamon sugar, or not cinnamon sugar, some cinnamon, and some cocoa powder to potentially add to this for some flavoring. But I'm gonna try to whip this plain, and when it's like nearly completely foamed, I will add some of my extra flavoring. So I have my electric kettle with recently boiled water, so I'm gonna add 2 tablespoons of hot water. Oh, 1 tablespoon, because I'm only doing 1 tablespoon. Woo! That would have been disastrous. All right, and I have my little hand mixer here. I was gonna whip this by hand, but I was reading a lot of blogs that were saying like it could potentially take you 20 minutes to whip it. Whip it real good. And while I'm all about arm day, ain't nobody got time. Okay, so I'm just gonna stir, and then we'll whip. Oh my God, it's spraying everywhere. Okay, hold on, let me get a towel. I should have gotten a bigger bowl. Oh my God, my white countertops, BRB. Grabbed a Clorox wipe. I know these are precious at this moment in time, but you know, don't want to forever stain my counters for the YouTube, you know. All right, I'm gonna lay out this towel, and just to be safe, I'm gonna grab another one to give myself a little bit more coverage. All right, so lesson number 1, this potentially splashes a lot. Who knows if it's because of my bowl, my mixer. Ooh. All right, so I kind of timed myself. I'm about 20 seconds in. And look at this. It's like kind of foamy. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and add a splash of vanilla. Whoop. I'm gonna do a sprinkle of cinnamon. And then I'll do a dashy dash of cocoa. Just to like, you know, spice it up. Maybe I'll do some salt. Salt always enhances the flavor of things. So there's a little bit of salt. I'm realizing that you can't really see this in the video. I'm learning, you know. So I'm gonna continue to whisk. All right, so these are like really soft peaks now, like ribbon stage. I got a little bit more coffee on the counter. So I don't really know like if you're supposed to whip this to stiff peaks or not, but I would say I'm pretty satisfied with this personally. So that was about 2 minutes of whipping. Oh my gosh, I just looked up and there's coffee splattered everywhere. Okay. 20-second timeout. I'm gonna wipe that up before it stains. Ugh, white countertops. Am I right? Hashtag am I right? Okay. Oh my gosh, Mike's gonna come home and he's gonna be like, why is there all this coffee splattered everywhere? Oh well. Okay. All better. Okay, it does seem to, it doesn't really lose its consistency with time. So you can see very, very soft peaks. I would, you know, maybe try to whip it for a little bit longer if you wanted something stiffer, but you ultimately mix this with your milk of choice. And so it's gonna get diluted into a liquid anyway, so I'm not gonna whip it anymore. I forgot a spoon, so let me grab that. And then I have a glass of milk in the fridge already. It's like a real cooking show. It was already prepped for me. So I have some ice and some milk. You can probably use any sort of milk that you want. For anyone that hasn't had oat milk yet, I definitely think it's something that you should try to do. And I would honestly suggest, unless you're trying to make a latte, like where you're trying to foam the milk yourself, I would not buy it from the store, because making oat milk is super easy as long as you have a blender, and it's so expensive at the store compared to just buying oats yourself. The only reason why I suggest, if you're trying to make a latte and foam it, to buy it from the store is because I did make a lot of homemade oat milk and it just doesn't foam as well as the store-bought stuff. But let me know, comment down below. Oh my gosh, I've always wanted to do that. Comment down below if you are interested in a tutorial on how to make your own oat milk or cashew milk. I like to call cashew milk cashew because it sounds more sophisticated. Or almond milk or any alternative milks. I usually make those for myself. Okay, so here's my usable straw, reusable straw. We don't want to kill the turtles. I'm going to scoop some of this foam on top. Ooh, it's so pretty. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, this would be such a nice summer drink. To me, this kind of felt like an inverted latte because, you know, ish. I guess not inverted, because lattes already have a ton of milk in them anyways, but you're frothing the coffee as opposed to frothing the milk. And that's why I thought it felt like an inverted latte. Okay, so this seems to be perfect for me for a single serving. So I think the 2 tablespoon recipe, like the 2 to 2 to 2, is more of a 2 serving recipe, for me at least. Okay, so look how pretty that is. You can see the swirlies of the coffee going into the milk. Ugh, so Instagrammable, am I right? Okay, so I'm going to mix, and then let's taste test. Oh my gosh, the cinnamon and the chocolate were a really great addition. Oh, this is really good. Oh, I could imagine you could add some sweetened condensed milk to this and make it a little bit more like a Vietnamese cafe. Okay, I'm gonna taste test this by itself. Ooh. Oh, that's so bitter. Oh, that's really bitter. So definitely want to drink it diluted. Oh my gosh, this might be my regular go-to coffee over the summer. This is delish, okay? Definitely 10 out of 10. Would recommend you do it. Super easy. I guess the thing is, I don't think a lot of people have instant coffee on hand. But you know, now would be a good time, right? Yes, definitely the cinnamon and the chocolate are a necessity here. This would be so delicious with oat milk. I'm just gonna mention that my friend and I go to this coffee shop down in Denver. It's a Capital One coffee shop, but they serve like a Peet's coffee. It's like a Peet's coffee shop, and they do a horchata oat milk latte. And I chatted with the barista, and it's oat milk, cinnamon sugar, vanilla, and espresso shots, and they are delish. And I think if I added a little bit more cinnamon to this and mixed it in with the oat milk, it would be perfecto. So I'm definitely gonna try that next. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you try out this coffee drink as well. Comment down below and let me know if you do. Comment down below and let me know if you have any requests for videos in the future. Like I said, sourdough is definitely coming soon. I'm gonna try to make some soup dumplings. That's gonna be next as well. But if you have anything else, again, let me know. Oh, I was also thinking about a video about baking at altitude, the science behind baking at altitude, right? Because that is a struggle, and I also love science. So I think that would be a great video for me to do. Okay, subscribe to my channel. I'm hoping that with all this working from home, I'll be able to post maybe once every couple weeks or so. I hope everyone is well, and I haven't thought about what type of sign off I want to have for my YouTube videos. So we'll just test things out from now on, right? See you later.